Coming up. In today's video, I'm sharing the secret sauce that brought in $150 profit, all from the comfort of my own home. That's right, I made $150 and I never even left the house. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Denise. I'm a vintage reseller and I have shops on Etsy and eBay. And in the description below, I'll leave the links to both of those shops so that if you want to go take a look, if you feel like it, maybe you'll purchase something, you could go check those out. Now, I think you can see over my shoulder, there's some boxes and stuff there. And I was actually getting ready to pack and ship a couple of small orders that I sold yesterday. But before I do that, I thought I would tell you about a little experiment I did recently, where I ended up making $200 and I never even left the house.
Unlike brand new mass-produced items, sourcing vintage means hitting the road, exploring rain-soaked alleys, and even picking up some hidden gems from porches. Thrift stores? You bet. It's a passion, but let's be real, it takes time and energy, and time is a commodity we can't afford to waste. So in a recent experiment, I challenged myself to make money exerting the least amount of time and energy and still making a good payday. And here are the steps I took to do it. I scoured Marketplace, widening the search for simply shabby pillowcases. Why? Because I know they're a hot item. And if you don't know, Simply Shabby Chic is a home decor brand that offers a vintage-inspired pieces. The brand's signature shabby chic look is designed to create a cozy, inviting atmosphere, and it was created by Rachel Ashwell. Well, I found a pair of pillowcases from Rachel's Blush Beauty collection, and they were in great shape. I paid $6, added $4 for shipping, and that was a $10 investment. A week later, they arrived. I checked them for condition, and they were in great shape. I gave them a quick wash and dry. I took my time styling these, and I ended up getting some cool shots and a nice little video. I listed the pillowcases on Etsy, and before they actually sold, I received 32 favorites, and ultimately I sold them for a sweet $32. Curious if the same magic could happen on eBay, I ventured into vintage bedding. Snagged a gorgeous vintage Eddie Bauer King Cottage Rose duvet cover for $50 plus $8 for shipping. If you don't know, Eddie Bauer Home is a line of bedding and furnishings with a Northwest style and outdoor-inspired prints and patterns. Look, for me, I think it's all just a little Ralph-like. A week later, the duvet cover arrived. I checked it for condition. It was in great condition. I gave it a quick wash and dry. I styled this and took some cool photos and listed it back on Etsy and eBay, both platforms for $190.50. I ultimately accepted an offer on eBay and cashed in at $185. So let's do the tally, while sitting at my kitchen table, of course. I paid $10 for the Simply Shabby pillowcases and sold them for $32, which, by the way, I now know I could have charged a lot more for those. I also sold the Eddie Bauer Cottage Rose duvet cover for $185. So the investment in total was $10 for the pillowcases, $58 for the duvet cover. I sold them for $32 and $185 respectively. That's $217. So in the end, I netted out $149 or $150. And this is the way to make money flipping. No time or energy expended. It is easy, easy, easy. All right, well, maybe you got a couple of ideas from today's video, how to make a couple $100 without ever leaving the house. That was a really fun experiment. And honestly, I'm going to be doing that a little bit more. All right, so before we go today, I wanted to show you something that I'm working on, which is some smells like oil, and all stained up 1950s. I mean, this is really stained. This is in rough shape.
1950s tablecloth, and this is a Willander. Yeah, a Willander. I think that's how it's pronounced. I have many of these in my own personal collection. So I wanted to show you how these can end up. Like this one started its life. This one, which is currently listed on my Etsy page. It's now all cleaned up with a bright white background and nice colors that really pop. And same thing with this one here. And both of these started their lives as the super stained, smelly ones right here. So keep watching the channel and I'll show you how I get these cleaned up. Take these old gross ones and make them into the really, really pretty ones. All right, well, that's it for now, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. This was a fun one, and I'll see you next time.